All eyes are currently on the undefeated welterweight Shavkat Rakhmonov after yet another impressive win at UFC 296. After finishing Stephen Thompson by way of violent submission, many fans of the sport have begun asking if the win over Wonderboy warrants a title shot. However, there's one matchup the fans can't help but crave, and that's a fight against Khamzat Chimaev. Join us in this video as we explain why we believe Shavkat will destroy Khamzat if the pair ever stands face to face inside the UFC's Octagon. Don't forget to stick around until the end to get our official prediction on how the fight ends. Shavkat is considered one of the baddest men currently fighting in the UFC. He has amassed a perfect record of 18 wins and 0 losses in his professional career, earning 18 finishes along the way. Yes, it's never made it to the judges' scorecard. After successfully defeating Stephen Wonderboy Thompson at UFC 296, in what some may claim was his toughest test yet on paper, fans are now calling for the horse-loving Sambo King to jump the queue and fight Edwards for the title. However, others would rather see Shavkat face off against another of the UFC's finest grapplers, Khamzat Chimaev. Such a fight would almost be a perfect stylistic matchup, with both fighters being considered two of the best wrestlers in the UFC. While Shavkat is typically a man of very few words, we know he'd never turn down a good challenge, and this could potentially be one of the greatest fights of 2024 if the promotion decides to give the fans what they want. Before jumping into our official prediction for the potential fight between Shavkat and Chimaev, let's first discuss some of Shavkat's significant strengths. Strength number 1, grappling. Coming from a Sambo background, it's understandable why Shavkat is considered one of the best grapplers in the welterweight division. While he doesn't suffocate his opponents like many other Sambo champions from Eastern Europe, his versatility in the grappling department allows him to take opponents down and control them. Undoubtedly, he should be considered one of the best submission artists in all of the UFC, yet he's not fancy with it. More often than not, his patience allows him to await the perfect moment to strike. While many opponents have suffered at the hands of Shavkat and his rear naked choke, his favourite weapon is the guillotine. As soon as he locks in the guillotine, it's as if the life force energy of his opponent leaves their bodies. Legend has it, this is his own personal sacrifice to the horse god of his people, and it gives them great pleasure to finish fights this way. In all seriousness now, many have seen the light where he begins squeezing the choke. Strength number 2, striking. As the fights go on, we've gotten to see more of Shavkat's striking, and it's a lot better than what many give it credit for. He's an excellent kickboxer and knows how to use his lengthy limbs to his advantage inside the octagon. While Shavkat starts out slow in fights and doesn't tend to overcommit to anything, once he begins to analyse and read his opponent, this is when he begins working those deadly kicks, landing heavy shots to his opponent's body. With that being said, before we give our official prediction, we'd like to mention that each month we do a shout out on our channel. All you need to do to enter is comment "I subbed" in the comment section below. So make sure to comment and you'll have a chance of winning. When it comes to the official prediction, we are pretty confident that in the battle of wild animals between the horse and the wolf, the noble steed comes out on top. But before you begin shouting and screaming, hear us out. Shavkat has all the skills necessary to hold off Khamzat's grappling, and in fact, the Kazakh loves to be up against the fence, and this is where he sets the traps. It's hard to deny that the idea of Khamzat may finally meet his match in a fight against Shavkat when it comes to grappling, and we have to admit the Kazakh is a better striker when all things are considered. Shavkat's kicks, coupled with his tight clinch and patient striking, would allow him to piece up Khamzat in a way that other fighters haven't due to the grappling pressure. So when it comes down to it, we believe Shavkat finishes Khamzat by way of head kick in round 3 of their fight if it ever gets scheduled.